Now, when we are so certain about these things, we have a problem. First of all, how frequent are these societies? Why don't we have contact? This is the Fermi paradox. And what can we know? I think the answer is that we think about what we can know about these civilizations. So let me now come to this question. What do we know about extraterrestrial civilizations? Here I show you again the history of the universe. The Big Bang occurred 13.7 billion years ago, and then here the Earth, the history of the Earth is Earth formed 4.6 billion years ago, and human type intelligence developed only 2 million years ago, which is sort of the width of this broken line here. Now, if you assume that it takes an equal length of time from the formation of the system, the solar system, to the formation of intelligence, you can estimate when was the first intelligent life occurred in the universe. Now, the first Earth-like planet, population 1, chemical composition solar systems, formed about 10 billion years ago. 10 billion years ago, the first population 1 stars formed, and therefore, if you take the same amount of time to form intelligence, the first intelligent beings should have been around 5.5 billion years ago. So the question is, how do these intelligent beings, if they would still live today, what is the difference between them and us? Now, I think and claim nobody here on Earth can ever imagine what an absolutely tremendous and outstanding difference this is. Nobody can do that. But we can make an analogy. We can get a sort of a glimpse of this enormous difference in mentality between these beings and us. And this you can do by comparing us, who have gone to the moon, to beings which lived on Earth 1 billion years ago, and these were little one-celled animals swimming in the ocean. So the difference between them and us is comparable to the difference between us and a one-celled animal swimming in the ocean. So in this orders of magnitudes, you have to consider extraterrestrial civilizations. Now, therefore, we find. Okay, I forgot one thing. Now, these guys who have lived a billion years longer than we, they have done science not only 1,000 years like we did, or 1,000,000 years. They have done science 1 billion years longer. Therefore, there must be absolutely omniscience, omnipotence, immortal. Well, not completely, not like God, but they must be very, very much more knowledgeable. Okay, so we have what we know about extraterrestrial civilization is almost infinite knowledge, almost infinite power, immortal. Can we say something about the body forms of them? Well, here you see a part of the human genome. You remember that a few years ago the human genome has been deciphered, and it's a book of a length of 3.5 times 10 to the 9 letters, and these are the type of letters which come here in sequence, split up in 46 chromosomes. Now, body size. When we and we are pretty much at the moment about to understand that about 20,000 to 25,000 genes composed of these genome sequence. And once we have understood the information, which is really finite, I mean, you should only understand about 25,000 genes and what they are doing, you will, there will be a stretch in these genome sequence which tell you the construction plan of a human brain. And once you have found out a construction plan of anything, yeah, it will not rest there. You will try to build this in computer technology. That means we can foresee that in a short time, maybe 100 years only, we will be able to construct humanoid creatures which are fully as capable mentally as we. And therefore, if you talk about what body size you expect on another planet, even in that very short time you will find they might be inorganic, miniaturized, and you might even have a free choice of your body. Can we ask other questions like what would be the average lifespan of such a civilization? Can we estimate the number of these civilizations present in our galaxy? In order to do that, we have to think about the dangers, because many of these intelligent civilizations might get extinct because of some dangers befalling their planet. We know that 65 million years ago there was this asteroid which impacted Earth and killed all the dinosaurs except for the birds. This has recently been affirmed that this is a real reason for killing the dinosaurs. Just now in a few months, 1 month ago or so, in Nature or in Science, there was a big review article which confirms this cause for the end of the Cretaceous time. But there could be also plagues going on, some virus which kills all of man. This has also been observed in animal kingdom, that some guys vanish because of this. Environmental destruction and so on. There are these external dangers. I don't think these are the real dangers. The real dangers, we could now do something about the asteroid impact and so on, and about this other thing, we can isolate ourselves. I think the real dangers come from ourselves. That some super Hitler or super Bin Laden makes himself to be the most important, the most famous man in history by killing the human race. Yes, this could happen. And the problem is, the more we know, the more dangerous, the more this danger grows along. Yeah, that one mentally unstable person endangers the whole society. Now, let us estimate the lifetime of an intelligent civilization. I told you already that there could be intelligent beings which are 1 billion years older than we. So the optimist says, well, they have managed somehow to get these Bin Ladens out of the system and to kill them before they can do any damage. There are also pessimists which say, well, we might make it another 100 years, but that will be the most, maybe 1,000 years, then we will kill ourselves. And these are the pessimists. But as human beings already lived for 2 million years, so this number would be 10 to the 6 years. So you have these two boundary numbers to play with. And you can say, okay, let's make a logarithmic mean of these two and be a little bit pessimistic. So 10 to the 7 would be sort of a normal, would be a good guess